Hey, what's up? So, I was able to get confirmation that hell is a real place. Now, I didn't die and go to hell or nothing like that, but just hearing, other people's stories about going to hell and coming back, or heaven and coming back, I believe it. Because what I did see and what I did experience, it was all I needed to know. It was in a dream that I had. Basically, it was me and it was a cousin of mine. We was inside like the city or something. We was inside the city, and it was dark outside. It was kind of weird because it was only about a block long. It felt like it was a real big city, but it was only a block long. And I remember seeing it was a group of it was a gang, and the gang, they drove past going the opposite way, and when they drove past, they was throwing up gang signs and hanging out of the cars and had guns ready for whatever it was. I don't know. And anyhow, me and my cousin, he got loud and he started, pretty much acting the same way they started acting. And right when that happened, it was a demonic clown cop that was riding a bicycle. The bicycle, it was weird. The clown, the little demon, was short. He was shorter than me. He was maybe 3 feet tall. But on the bike, I don't know how he got on the bike. It was maybe about 10 feet in the sky, 10 feet high. And he started riding up to us. He was riding behind us, and he came closer and closer. And my cousin was like, "Yo, dude, just go. So I was thinking nah, man, you my cousin, so I gotta stay with you, and I gotta make sure you're okay." And the little clown cop, he jumped off his little bike, his big bike, and he walks up and he grabs me by my hand, and he took a little needle. And the needle was hot. And what he did was he poked my hand only once. And he was smiling and grinning just evil. And it seems like it was only 5 seconds. But at the same time, it was almost like it was forever. So it was a little bit of a time, maybe 5 seconds went by, but at the same time it was forever. It's kind of hard to explain that. And I looked at my hand again, and my whole hand, it was covered in blisters. And at the time, the demon was still he was still staring at me. He was still laughing, and he enjoyed it. I'm thinking this guy's just using the pen and he's poking me. Real, just little bit of light touches, boom, boom, boom. And he's done it, to the point where my whole hand is covered in blisters, and he likes it. And the thing is, it was something else he wanted. It was no community. I didn't say anything to him. He didn't say anything to me. But I know a lot of people might think, why didn't you just pull your hand away? And that's the point. It was some type of communication where he knew that I wanted to, but I was afraid to, because there was something else that he wanted to do even worse. So it was dude, just sit there and take your punishment. And if you don't want it to be, he was some type of authority. He had on a cop uniform. It was take your punishment. And if you want to think you can get tough and you try to pull away and try to fight back, try it. Because it's going to be way worse. Trust me. And that's it. He said it without saying it. He said it without saying it. And like I said, the 5 seconds, the 10 seconds, the 3, so whatever it was that had went past at the same time, it was forever. And I knew he was gonna do it forever and ever. So it's kind of it was eye-opening. It's something that I don't want to experience, and I don't want anybody else to experience it. So I know, you know, we all have choices, and through other visions and dreams and just hearing God's voice and just listening to different things that he showed me, I know that's not a place I'm going to end up. And hopefully, you know, together we can get each other to the point and keep doing God's work and keep faith and get us all to a point where we all are under grace and we can all know that Jesus is the Lord and Savior. He died for our sins, so this is not something that we had to go through. But unfortunately, it is something that we go through. And the reason why he showed it to me is because he wanted me to do his work and make sure, you know, if I could just help one person to see it and to understand it. I know it's a bunch of different religions and cults and all this out there saying that it's not real. Nah, man, it is real. It's definitely real. It's definitely real. It's real, you know. So keep praying, keep faith, trust in him, and God bless you.